Nikita was being uncharacteristically... Hello, fruits. Are you ready to be in lesbians again? We're back with more of the testimony of Trixie Glimmer Smith. And I, for one, am very excited. How's the volume? I guess I got spooked by the music when it started up again. Just reminding me that this is in fact a horror game. Oh, thank you for reminding me about the closed captions. Just need to hit start. There we go. Stato! How's the mic now? I scooted it just a little bit. Alright, let's load it up. I feel weird because it's been a week since I last did this, so this is the last time. Oh yeah, P.H. Lovecraft. Speciesist dickhead, but now he is just dead. Alright, let's go. I stopped. I found one of Nikita's student presidency posters. Nikita is your future. Prepare for it. It's a very creepy looking poster. It's pretty daunting, though on the plus side she changed her slogan to something slightly less fascist. Fascist. I can say that word. I can English. The problem is that I know too many language stuffs, so I get it confused in my head. Nikita is your future! Prepare for it! Although in retrospect, I thought it might have been worse. There's a box of leaflets under it. Nikita was certainly prepared for next year's election. It was almost a shame the caretakers would probably take this stuff down by next week. I kind of wanted to take a look at one of the leaflets, if just out of morbid curiosity. I looked to state my masochistic side, left the leaflets alone. I'd had enough of Nikita. Masochism. Oh, the music's changing. Blue Owl University Student Union Presidency Election 2019. Nikita, a manifesto for a stronger world. Blue Owl University, once the 9th highest rated university in the country, now a decaying, ruined institution sitting at a lowly 11th. Wow. She did say she found a page of the play. Its student body has become lazy, undisciplined, and led astray by bad leadership, poor facilities, and social societies. Oh. Wow, I already hate Nikita, and now I hate her more. But I shall change this. I shall make us strong. Who am I? I am Nikita. I'm the top student on the Regional History and Culture Studies course here at our prestigious university. I shall one day be our greatest student union president. Maybe I should be reading this in Nikita's voice, but I think that would hurt right now, to read all of this text in her voice. This, fellow students, is my promise to you. My enemy candidates may be many, but I assure you all, among them my equals are none. Tabitha Knight especially is a try-hard bitch and will not save us from our collapse. Alright. Nikita, ever the professional. Funny bone gushinda indeed. I don't know, this game makes me laugh a lot. My 5-point plan for a stronger world. The library must be expanded and opened eternally so that our minds may too expand. Only through knowledge can we take our rightful place in the world. I mean, that's not the worst thing. Too much of the university's budget is spent on frivolous activities, parties, societies, and trips, to name but a few. Trips aren't always frivolous. This must be diverted to improve our facilities. student has many worthless delegates. The sports officer, the societies officer, and the administrative team, among others. I mean, administration is kind of not useless. These positions should be dissolved. All power must flow to the executive. Ooh, yeah. You sound familiar now. 4. The student union president should be made a permanent position, lest future presidents veer from my vision and lead us back into the abyss. Oh, yeah. It is indeed a fascist lesbian, dear. 5. We need to fix the vending machine outside of Wilbur Hall. It no longer properly dispenses toffee millet bars. Toffee millet? Thank you for your time. And remember, a vote for my enemies is a vote for your own destruction. Jeez, Nikita has issues. I tossed the leaflet back into his box. Just burn all the leaflets, please. I eventually got back to my room and cleaned up the fucking cereal. Please! It's there! It's soaking into the carpet! It's gonna mold! It's gonna smell! It's gonna rot! Rotten milk smells bad! I know, because somebody I know left something with milk in it in their car for months. And they were like, I don't know where the smell's coming from. Ah! Hidden frustrations. I never got to be frustrated about that before. Anyway, I eventually got back to my room and took a quick shower, making sure to cover myself in sun shampoo. Alright, that's great. Clean up your damn cereal. I was really lucky to not get burnt yesterday, given how long I was out. Maybe the spores from that cottage rejuvenated skin and left a healthy glow on your fur. Doubt. Yeah, that Cervilla is her roommate now. But looking at my gaunt, tired face in the mirror, I doubted it. Finally got around to clean up the cereal I spilled yesterday. Oh, thank God! Yes! Yes! Better late than never, I guess. Not in this case, but at least you did it. You know, before you got, I don't know, rotten milk disease. Ended up just fucking about on my laptop to keep my mind off of things while I waited for Nikita. There was a sudden knock on my door, and it was the police state! Trixie, Glimmer, Smith, stop writing weird monster erotica and open up! I slammed my laptop shut. I don't know if she was spying on me or if it was a lucky guess. Come in! I threw some old underwear behind my bed in a vain attempt to seem less disgusting and lurched over to the door. I opened it up and Nikita marched into my room, almost knocking me over. Jeez, Nikita. Of course the rabbit is a monster fucker. I won't say anything about that. You have the book! Nice to see you too. Got the crap, Trixie! Where's the play? Fine, whatever. But look, we need to talk about some stuff, okay? Some weird shit happened when I was finding this. I remember around in my bag for the book, eventually pulling out the scaled yellow tome. Wow. It's really real! For once, Nikita seemed almost speechless. Please continue that state of being. She walked over to me, seemingly unable to wait to get hold of it. I handed it over, but part of me wanted to keep it for myself, just for its value. Nikita was about to undo the ribbon and leaf through its pages, but I put my hand on it, stopping her. She shot me an angry look and almost pulled away. Nikita, seriously, we need to talk. I told her everything I remember about yesterday. My time exploring Daffodil Lane, the missing squirrels, the abandoned cottage, the skulls, the ghost, waking up in a field. I thought I didn't even know where the play had come from. Nikita, I think we need to talk to someone. The police, maybe. There were skulls in that basement. This isn't just some silly thing. She's gonna tell you passed out from heat stroke, isn't she? Trixie, those skulls were obviously props. You said yourself there's an artist on that road. They always do weird shit like that. And no offense, but the options here are either 1. You saw a ghost, or 2. You, the person who reads ghost porn all day, were sleep deprived, dehydrated, overheating, and breathing mold spores, and imagined a ghost where you saw some spooky props. Then you forgot half the day and fainted in a field after finding the play in the cottage. It was a good point, but I still felt unsure. Call the police anyway. No, shut up, Nikita. There were real skulls in that place. I'm phoning the police. I just don't imagine the weird stuff. This is serious. It's more important than some dumb story. Nikita's lip visibly curled when I described the King in Yellow as a dumb story. Fine. Whatever. Phone the police, but when you get arrested for breaking and entering, don't cry to me on the phone from your jail cell. Pretty certain she was bluffing. I wouldn't get in trouble for that, right? I dialed the number for the police on my phone, and after a brief wait, an operator picked up. Hi, yes, I'd like to report a, suspicious house on Daffodil Lane. The creepy one, yeah, by the woods. Uh-huh. Right. I mean, there were skulls in it. Yeah. No, skulls. I saw some blood, too? What, seriously? Of course you have the budget to investigate it. You're like, the police. It might be important. What about those missing squirrels that live literally 50 foot away? Uh-huh. Right. Oh. They'd hung up. I looked back to Nikita. Her expression was as sour as it had been when I started, but she seemed significantly smugger. The worst! Apparently they don't have the budget to reinvestigate the squirrels, and they wrote the abandoned cottage off because no one could live in a place with air that full of hallucinogenic spores. So you were hallucinating. Is it just somebody saying they're hallucinogenic because they experienced some shit? Or is it she experienced some shit because of hallucinogenic spores? Oh! Oh, I just noticed. If you check the closed captions, they censor shit. Shit, shit, shitty, shit, shit, fuck. It's just a bunch of bleeps now. It's just a bunch of asterisks. Well, okay. I hope they censor actual slurs, too. Oh, you're gonna clip that now, aren't you? Well, okay. Apparently they don't have the budget to reinvestigate the squirrels, and they wrote the abandoned cottage off because no one could live in a place with air that full of hallucinogenic spores. Yeah, I already read that. I paused for a moment, considering how that could explain the ghost. Which doesn't make me feel great about breathing it in for so long yesterday. There! I told you it was pointless! Now just keep it to yourself, and I'll help you with your coursework again. Once I finish reading the play, naturally. Did she just hallucinate ghost porn nonsense? That wasn't a ghost porn. It was just ghost. Not ghost porn. Stop. Stop with the ghost porn. Is that a deal, Smith? I felt wrong for not trying harder to get the police to check out that cottage. I knew it was selfish of me to ignore what might have been a huge deal, but I needed Nikita's help. I couldn't face the idea of going back to my parents after fucking up my education and not talking to them for months. I let out an audible sigh. Whatever, as long as we're even now. Of course we are! I'd never lie! Strong. Strong doubt. Heavy, heavy doubt. I wasn't sure I believed that. Well, I'm off to read this! I do appreciate your service, Trixie, as much as I hate to admit it. I'll draft your coursework for you in a day or two. You have to finish it yourself, though. I'm not your mother. Mother shouldn't be doing your homework anyway. Nikita was being uncharacteristically nice. Maybe she was warming to me? Anyway, you should get some sleep. You look like shit. Or not. I thought as Nikita marched out of my room, the King in Yellow clutched tightly against her chest. Part of me is hoping that the King in Yellow, like, somehow ends up with Nikita dead. Slightly, because fascist, and slightly so that I don't have to figure out how to do her voice for infinity more chapters. Thanks, Nikita. I stumbled back into my bed. Nikita was exhausting. Oh no, my phone. A buzzbeam woke me up a few hours later. Someone was calling me. Was it the hyena? I was groggy and confused, so no different to normal. I reached for my phone, and through my blurry eyes I could make out is it Heidi? Heidi? How do we pronounce this? Heidi? I think it's Heidi. Isn't the premise that she is asking for an extension on her schoolwork? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so maybe Trixie, or Nikita didn't help Trixie. Heidi. Heidi? Heidi. Heidi. I just used the closed captioning to check if I pronounced the word right. Heidi. I've just never really, like, heard the name Heidi before, but I've heard Hades plenty. Hey, you owe me a job. Thoughts been a bit of drool fell out of my mouth. Oh, gross. I've never been good with naps. I need you to come to my shop at like 5 today. Don't bug out now, you owe me for that crowbar, remember? I did owe her, and it wasn't like I had anything else to do, you know, like coursework. Besides, it would be good to get outside and distract myself for a while, even if I should have been working on my report. Yeah, like coursework, I told you! Okay, I'll help. Good. My shop at 7. Don't be late. I have a taser. What? Oh, okay. Everyone is so rude to me. I curled back up in bed. I was still pretty tired. I feel you. I'm napping immediately after this stream. Now watch as my avatar's head goes back as I try and drink soda. Come on, get back to normal. Camera, work with me. Camera. I don't want to reset this. Stop. Oh, it's almost back to normal. So, oh, it might not be back to normal. I might have to reset this. Oh, now it's just fucked off entirely. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and just restart this program. You see nothing. There we go. And we're back. I had half a day to kill until Heidi needed me. I didn't want to sit here stewing on my own thoughts all day. Yesterday had fucked me up pretty badly whether I wanted to show it or not. Censored. 5 me up? Oh, it didn't even censor it. It just didn't. Okay. I'm always disappointed in closed captioning. I have to use it a lot. I found a coupon for a free bottle of sugar rabies. Sugar rabies? Animal Kingdom names are weird. Found it in my sock drawer a few weeks back, so I figured since I had nothing else to do, I could head to town and use it. That requires money. Don't forget your wallet this time. Oh, that same bag of chips. Anyway, the shopper accepted the reason Sugar Core was given the stuff away for free was because anyone who drank a can lost an average of 3 teeth. So no way buying it. No one was buying it anymore. Typos confuse me. I guess they were hoping people would risk a bottle for free and end up hooked on the dubiously illegal chemicals. Ooh, dubiously legal. I knew better than to wrangle with that since I don't have that many teeth, being a rat and all. Wait. What? She's a rat? Hold up. This is a rabbit? Why do you have such long ears? Trixie! Explain yourself! I mean, I guess the ears aren't as long as I think of them as. Fucking capitalists. Yeah, no, I agree. My phone's clock said it was almost midday, and I hadn't really eaten yet. I figured I'd combine breakfast and lunch, commonly known as brunch. And if you combine lunch and dinner, it's dinner. I decided to call this new meal Lunch Fist. No, it's already got a name. My thoughts were cut off when a familiar figure tapped on the window next to me. I recognized Greg, the small sugar glider from yesterday. Oh. Now I have to remember how to do Greg's voice. I'd wandered past their bakery without realizing it. I guess my self-conscious was telling me to get Lunch Fist at Greg's. Part of me thought they might be lacing their cakes with some kind of addictive substance because I really wanted more sweet stuff. No, that's just the sugar. Hi Greg. Hey Trixie, are you here for some tasty treats? Yeah, I guess so. I looked around at the selection, not including the pizza, which was not a tasty treat. The triple chocolate muffin I'd eaten yesterday had been really nice. I did kind of want to try something new, though. I asked for a triple chocolate muffin anyway. Took the healthy option and asked for a vegetable roll. A vegetable roll would be nice. I need to keep an eye on my sugar intake. Haha. All my vegetable rolls come with... Yes. What? What? What just happened? All my vegetable rolls come with a triple chocolate muffin for just 20 pence more. Do you want... Yes! Okay, I'm glad I looked at what I was agreeing to. Rick scurried back behind the counter and placed the food into a little paper bag. Fortunately, I'd remembered to bring my wallet today. Well, that's good. I did. I was about to yell at you if you hadn't. Double sugar mocha? So this has got a cafe bit too? Now I want a double sugar mocha. Okay, maybe not a double sugar mocha, but maybe like sugar that's been caramelized. Okay, my coffee choices aren't that healthy when I drink somewhere else. Tea time! Tea, the closest thing I have to coffee right now. It's nice to see you again. Sorry the baker was so busy yesterday I could see it was making you anxious. It's a lot calmer today. The fact that 2 customers were considered busy made me feel slightly bad for Greg. Was the bakery not doing well? Oh, no problem. Sorry for being weird yesterday. It's kind of hot and I'd already fainted once and I get anxious about buying stuff. Oh, me too. Greg laughed sympathetically. Oh no, I hope you're feeling better today. Here, have a bottle of water on the house. That should stop you fainting again. Felt bad accepting something for free given my suspicions about Greg's financial situation. Oh, no, that's okay. I'll live. No hiking in the sun for me today. Watch, Heidi is telling you that you're going to be hiking in the sun at 7 p.m. This is set... What time of year is this set? I know it's hot still, so it's spring or something, so maybe it would still be light out at 7 depending on the part of the world they're in. Okay, well, the offer's there. I wouldn't want any of my friends fainting. Oh, we're friends now? Their friendliness almost reminded me of Parsnip, though thankfully, Greg seemed to be capable of conversations and had an actual personality. You seem to like cakes, Trixie. Do you make any yourself? I shook my head. I don't really do much baking, or cooking in general, really. The game got scrunched? The aspect ratio shouldn't be a bit crunched. What makes you say that? Is that just showing up on your screen, maybe? What makes you think the aspect ratio is crunched? It is supposed to be on one side of the screen, not taking up the full screen, because it's a different size. The game isn't in widescreen, it's a little Here, let me save. Preferences. Well, looks like we'll just have to deal with this later. I'll have to look at it when I'm done streaming. We'll try and get through just a little bit more, but we'll have to go soon. I basically just eat snacks and drink energy drinks. Oh, gross. I probably have like 4 years left to live. Just long enough to go into student debt. If you manage to pass all your classes. Actually, you're in debt no matter what, so. Oh no, I hope not! They giggled. Don't you like cooking? I don't mind cooking, but like, I have a kind of short attention span, so my food usually ends up burnt. That was a slight understatement. The fire brigade had been called twice since I started uni, thanks to me. I used to bake bread with my parents when I was younger, but we just kind of stopped at some point when I got older. Oh, that's sad. I used to bake with my dad a lot. It was really fun. That's probably why I ended up being a baker. You know, I could always use some help here. I could teach you to bake treats. It was a really kind offer. I did want to learn baking, even if it was just another way to fuel my sugar addiction. Oh, geez. That's really kind. I feel like I'd just waste your time, though. I'm a bit of a fuck-up, and you probably don't need that when you're already having money shut it off. Greg seemed to see where I was going. I was worried that I upset them, but they seemed to hide it. If you don't feel up to it, don't worry. I know tomorrow morning probably won't be very busy, though, so feel free to come along if you change your mind. I did like the idea, and Greg was really sweet. Thanks, Greg. I'll think about it. Sorry I'm kind of a mess right now. It's been a tough few days. Weeks. Years. No worries, just let me know if you're coming along. Would you like my number? I'll talk some more, but I have to make a delivery in a few minutes. They motioned towards a wedding cake. A lovely icing statue of 2 cute mice girls kissing sat on the top. Oh, sure, yeah. Greg passed me a business card. Great, thanks, Trixie. Better close up, I'll see you soon. See you, Greg. I waved goodbye and left the bakery munching on my food. And, since we have like 5 more minutes, I think I'll just save the game and leave it here and try and figure out the game troubles. Goodbye, fruits!